Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm playing No Man's Sky today. I haven't been to this game for a while. They've recently updated it. They've now got a storyline to it, so it's viable for a let's play, because obviously No Man's Sky is a wonderful game, obviously if you like farming for resources and building your bases and that kind of thing. However, on a let's play that it kind of gets boring. So now we have a storyline to follow, and I'm playing this on creative, so I don't have to bother farming for resources and what have you. I can just get on and do it. So basically all we've done... God, right, basically all that I've done so far, right, there we go, that platform there is asked me to, I've been following the story, I haven't got too far into it, it's just a case of you go to a planet, well you maybe walk to a system and it tells you that there's a, God I can't think, a distress signal. So you track the distress signal, it sends you to a planet, you follow the planet and you find a ship. Now it's up to you obviously if you repair or keep that ship, and I chose to repair and keep it on creative so it didn't cost me anything. So this is the ship I got from there, and then it sends you to another planet to use a communications tower, which is what that thing was, to track another one, and apparently you've got to place 3 down so they can you can triangulate your position, and so the other dude knows where you are. And when you were talking to him, he kind of gave the impression that you were the same species as he was, which obviously is huge news for this game, because we, apart from the front cover of the game title, we've had no idea what we look like. So I'm sure we'll see him again, I can show you. So we might have some idea of what we're actually supposed to look like. But yeah, like I said, I'm playing this on creative, so obviously I've got no costs or anything, which means I can just do the storyline without having to worry about farming for materials or resources or anything. Which, don't get me wrong, it's a great part of the game, and on my normal save I am playing normally. It's just obviously for a let's play, the last thing I want to do is bore you guys with loads of footage of just me farming resources. Build a thing. Do I just build it anywhere here? Presumably. Let's first get inside and we can find the front door. You're not the front door. Simply because obviously I've started to get on creative and I've only got like the basic things, which is kind of crap. But anyway. There's the door. There's there's the door. Jesus Christ. Hello. Yep, no idea what you're saying. The electronic life form brings greetings, suddenly slows. They tap on their personal data while their facial lighting dilates and internal system crash. Column of streaming data shows their power levels spiraling downwards. Oh fuck, he's dying. The life form looks for me for help and then points to my gathered resources with a signal slow and desperate movements. Associate elements into a slot in their hip is fully reawakened. Standing with the codec has increased. Okay, is there like no guns on this place? Hello, thickness. That's a lot of units. One of these. Fucking marvelous. 2738 7382 3827. It's got to be 8273 next. Fucking awesome. Anyway, let's see what's through this door. Ooh, more goodies. Highly prized alloy. Okay. Okay, so let's do what we came here to do. Right, so let's get to my bag. Signal booster. Auto track as well. When your like crosshair is close to another thing, like to a point, it seems to auto send you there, even if that's not what you want to do, which is kind of a pain in the ass. That's an interesting sound. I wonder what that's supposed to be. Bit close, mate. Like 11 meters away. Right, before we place our signal booster, let's have a quick look around and see if there's anything going on. Donut clusters, encyclopedia, money. Your economy. Really? Oh, it's a scavenger. Carnival. You're the carnival. You're the scavenger. That doesn't fucking make sense. Alright. Okay, that's the fucking door again. Doors anyway. Well, not everything, I suppose that's the fucking problem. Is there anything for me? Oh, come on. Please. Another one of these. Resources, because obviously I don't need them. But all I want is gun. How hard is it to get that? The fuck are you? I'm surprised it's vegetarian. It is a vegetable. It's a vegetable. It's a bouncing vegetable. Milestone accomplished. New business. Good for fucking me. Right. What am I doing? Return to space to make contact with Artemis. That's what he's called. The new bloke we've been talking to. Artemis. We should be able to get to see him. Fair, but I thought I was going to crash straight into that space, into that base. Okay, I'm in space. Here he is. When I first reached out to the heavens, I had no idea what to expect. What beauty, the mystery, the adventure, and the danger. And here we are, aren't we? Go to a holo terminus, upload your data, let's find each other. If you're as close as I think you are, we're about to make history. Locate a holo terminus. Holo terminus detected. Where? On this planet? Why can't it be the planet of the literally right next to me? But no! You've moved. Why have you moved? Well, I'm not spending 2 hours to get there, that's for damn sure. because the when you lock onto a thing and zoom straight towards it using your hyperdrive, it always undershoots you, and you end up spending like 10 minutes flying around trying to actually get to where you want to go. Right, here we go then. Oh, so that's what they're called. They're hollow terminals. I suppose that would make sense. There's a thing here. There wasn't a thing on the last one.
Temperature levels stabilizing. Units received.
I have 81,000 units. Bit of interesting music going on there. And yes, I know, if I was playing this normally, not on creative, then yes, I'd be gathering all the points and everything to get more money through the Blood discoveries, but money doesn't matter, and I don't think creative actually unlocks anything. I don't think you get anything for doing something creative, which is understandable because it's easy, but then again, there he is. If you triangulated your position, let me know when you're ready to receive some data. Confirm. Transmits a packet of data, a star chart showing the skies around their location. I only have the equipment I came in here with, and it's done me good so far. I don't know where I am. I don't even know how long I've been here. So we need to take an old-fashioned approach. We can use the sky to figure out where I am. If you visit the space station, there will be plenty of locals able to match our star patterns. I'll patch my translator through so you can understand what they're saying. You'll need to calibrate it first, but it should only take a few words. Oh, I have something else for you. You might find this useful. Sends one last transmission, a blueprint for some... So that's how you get it now. Suspension fluid. That's the first one you need to make the hyperdrive. Not the hyperdrive, the warp cell. That's the first component for the warp cell, because obviously I restarted because of the update, because nothing was working, everything was crashing, because obviously I tried to go back to a space station and it changed, so it would just warp me into space. Good luck, see you soon. Suspicious fluid. So, okay. I need to go to a space station and calibrate the translator by learning words in the local language. Words can be learned from speaking to alien life forms or by investigating their ruins and other sacred places. Find alien life forms aboard space stations or in the various explore local ruins and other ancient monuments. Are you fucking serious? I have to learn 3 words before I do this. That should be easy enough. We'll just look for monolith. Monoliths, I think, give you 4. Show me that monolith. Yep. Oh, 8 minutes. Okay, that won't take me long.
Levels stabilizing.
Right, where are you, Mr. Monolith? Wait for jetpack to recharge. No, I want it now. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3. There's your 3 words. Visit the life force to locate yourself on the star chart. Life force in the system should be able to allow the Southwest chart to pinpoint your location. Okay, so the first one there is where's my ship. If I go off to the space station, it says there's guaranteed to be life forms at the space station. So that unit's calibrated. Does that mean I can understand everything they're fucking saying? Does that mean I don't have to bother learning their words? Let's go to Monje Space Station. Where are we? Where's the space station? Oh, okay. It's actually found somebody for me apparently. I thought I'd have to go to the space station. I have to ask a specific life form. Out of all the life forms in this solar system, I have to ask a specific one. Right. Yes, hello. Come on. Someone know what to do. Through the garble of Artemis's translators, it's clear that I am yet to make an impact among the Korvax. I need to improve my reputation rank. I have. Fuck. Standing recall access increased. Where's the recall access increased? I think by course access P1 to standing. Where do I look? There we go. Standing. Test subject. Oh well, this is going to be fucking boring. Okay, well, if I go to space station.
Levels stabilizing.
It should call back there. This is a callback system. So I can talk to the space station and just increase it a bit by that. "30 seconds. Okay, right. Module space station. Is it the mission board? What's it? Is it the mission board? Is it going to make me do a mission first? Oh, okay, I must be high enough now. I thought that was going to take forever. So it's going to be back over there. I swear that's a different one. Come on. Jump. We are traveling in this space. Where that came from, why I did that. Inventory full. Exact concrete. We can just throw that. Okay, where are you going? Oh, apparently the what they're called, the teleporters work now as well. So if you find a teleporter on the planet, apparently they now work. Apparently it's a lot like Stargate. They've all got symbols, and you've got to program where to go depending on the symbols. I think we'll actually take a look. Let's go. See, it's always quicker to go above and then dive than it is to go across the face of the planet. Well, unless the target's like a few meters away from you, obviously. Come on, right, you son of a bitch. As I approach the light from the lights in its shell casing begin to brighten and constrict, chatting noises issuing forth. They hold out a scanner. It is unclear if Artemis's translator is working. Ask for information about the star system. The life forms chattering ends. They stare at me with disappointment. Ah. The life form shall allow the life form to scan you. I allow the life form to scan me. They create a three-dimensional cross-section of body, exosuit, skin, organs, all included, furrowing the model through occasional projections. Eventually, it is complete. This data is invaluable to Korvax. Yeah, thank you, Traveller. I will of course assist you. Give star chart. Okay. Ask the life form to decode the star chart and provide a route to Artemis's location. Location does not exist, Traveller. Nothing is more tragic than a corrupt piece of code. Ask if they can. Claim their sister is infallible, superior to the judgment of any organic life form. I apologise and leave. Let this make him happy. Thank the callbacks and leave. Good luck with your journey, please, fellow. Feel welcome to deliver a blood sample at any time. Charming! You could fucking help me return to this place and make contact with Artemis. Oh, is this going to be a back and forth? That is a very interesting looking ship. That is a very interesting... Oh, ship's fucking off. Ship's fucking off! These are very nice looking ships, I must say. Okay. I was about to say, where's mine? But he's over there. Okay, then let's see what's going on. What pile of trash have you given me? What wild goose chase have you sent me on Artemis? There you are. I found high ground. I think when you arrive I'll fire my multi-tool into the air to mark my location. What's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything? Tell Artemis what happened. I tell Artemis the locals could not decipher the star chart. The alien even went as far as to claim those stars did not even exist. That's impossible. I can't have travelled that far from chartered space. You found my ship. Ask how Artemis got there. As I speak, the light begins to crackle with interference. Artemis looks up at the stars in panic. The stars, they vaulted since I made the chart. Blinked outing. How is this possible? What's happening to me? I need to get out of here. I need to. It is quiet at first, but is it there? A remarkable growing steady louder with each passing moment. A sound beneath their words. A sound as if glass could scream. Comfort him. I try to comfort Artemis, my words feel strongly hollow. I can do nothing. Speaks to me again. I discover the glyph for a portal, Traveller, a gateway between worlds. I thought it would lead me to another of our kind, but now I don't even know if the voice was real. The pathway collapsed while I was inside. I found this place in the darkness. I thought perhaps it was a planet. I was wrong. I could see their faces. There are seeds of glass within there. That's for glyphs. They're gone, my data fragments in there. I just wanted to discover worlds. I wanted to find other travellers. I didn't to be alone anymore. 16. Worth your face. Warn your face. It's please not yet. I'm not. The signal cuts off as it crackles into oblivion. I hear a name through the static. Apollo. Register ID. Is that who I think it is? A frequency for Apollo has been added to my Holo Terminus contact. Ghost in the machine. Oh no. It looks like our dear friend has been caught into... been sent off to some random location, even if he's within time and space. Okay, what do we need to do now? Locate an active Holo Terminus. Holo Terminus detected. Okay, where are you? Holo. Fucking hell, we're miles away. Oh, I don't know where to go. So yeah, it seems as though he's either trapped in some spatial dimension somewhere, or he's been sent fucking miles away from where he thought he was. But time seems to be a factor for him. It doesn't seem as if he's in the same time frame that we are. Even though he's just lost track. Because I can't see how, you know, stars don't move exactly quickly. Stuff again. Okay. No, I think that's Apollo and Polo from the... So, because I know beforehand you had a choice between the Atlas path or go to Freeway. Well, there was no choice for Atlas path in the new update. So I'm wondering if by following the storyline it kind of guides you to the Atlas path, because I know Apollo and Polo, you first meet them on the path to Atlas. Okay. Sentinels frenzied. Marvellous. What the fuck are you? Excuse me? Little blue. They remind me of slimes. They're like real life slimes. If slimes were real, that's probably similar to what they look like. They'd be the rock slimes. Sorry, I've been playing too much Firemancer recently. I like the game. Right, come on. Let's find Apollo. I'm pretty sure that's Apollo and Polo. Oh, okay, you can't go. I'm stuck behind the ladder. Apparently. Stuck! Well, there we go. Right, let's go find Apollo then. I'm pretty sure this is the same. So multiple sea source available. Tower house. Tuned to Apollo. Apollo, I remember. It's silent, the stranger just stares at me. Greet. Identify yourself or I end this call. Say you're a friend of Artemis. No, you're not. Ask why. Why do you use that word at all? Friend, this is just a label, a pretense to make you feel better about being alone. Why are you contacting me anyway? Is Artemis behind this? I haven't changed my mind. I don't care if some dream says we're travellers. I'll meet if I'm paid to meet. Even this conversation is a waste of valuable contract time. Say Artemis is in trouble. I tell Apollo that Artemis is in trouble, that they attempted to use a portal and became shrouded in some distant and uncharted world, disappearing from a Holo Terminus network. Apollo demeanour changes. They appear uncomfortable at the news. Send your data logs, let me see this for yourself. Upload the log. Apollo studies the log, pausing and replaying the various segments of static and distortion. They turn to me with a glow of excitement. These noises, they sound just like the echoes of Sentinel events. You've seen them before, of course, drones that appear from nowhere if you interfere with their precious planets. But the data is distorted, inverted. The Vy'keen will pay handsomely if we figure out how the Sentinels appear so quickly, and these recording of yours, the portals, perhaps they are the key. So just life is worth more than money. You are worried about Artemis, don't be. If we can figure this out, we can save them. So what do you say? Do you want to get to work together, be partners? Yeah, why not? If you're going to work with me, your equipment needs to be in good condition. We can't have you dying out there, not yet at least. Oh, charming. You can find a night cluster scattered in abandoned buildings and other damaged machines. Ironically, really, the same structures that Sentinels destroyed will lead to their deaths. Trade these allied clusters with merchants and space stations to get blueprints you need. And communication. As a hologram recedes, Apollo's head turns to the side ever so slightly as if sighing, saddened. Or perhaps it was nothing, a ghost in the machine. Okay. I've got to actually find nanite crystals. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave this one here. Like I said, it's interesting. It's finding things that we all had questions about, like what are we? What's the point of all this? And it's given us a purpose more than just resource collecting and finding the center of the universe. It actually has a story now. But anyway, if you haven't played this game for a long time, I suggest you let it update and play it again. You might have to restart from scratch, because I was having the issue of when I tried to teleport from one space station to another, I'd literally just find myself in space. Outside the space station, just in space, on my time, can't do anything. And I had various other glitches and that happened, but it's because of how much change they've made to the game. Like, all the planets will have changed as well. It's like the one my base started on, if you remember from my other episodes, from my other channel, where the one I decided to settle on was lush. It was full of animal wildlife, it was full of fauna, whatever. When I uploaded the game, not when I started the game again, my planet was dead, there was nothing there. There was just a few bits of plant life and that's it, no animals or anything. I need to collect 100 nanites, are you fucking kidding me? Anyway, I will see you all in the next one. Thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in a bit.